Okay, here we are back in Legend of Heroes, Trails Through Daybreak. Underground Fumigation 2. We received reports that a dangerous large monster that did their scorpion has appeared deep in the middle section of the underground maintenance tunnel. Take care of the monster in the guild's stead. Racer Guild. There's still a lingering scent. Can I check the other bulletin boards? What?
Taking off now.
Oh, right, I remember that now. Is there anything on this board? So that's the magazine. When you buy it, moves forward.
Then let's head over.
Probably have Judith as a client here to clear her name or something. So that means we only have 2 cases.
Alright.
Looks like we've got a 4 SPG. If we're into something of an annoying problem concerning orbital net use, I'd like to consult with someone who's familiar with the subject. I'll be waiting at the main street in Satan District, Oslo. No more sun, which means we're done with inspecting bulletin boards for today. If we can take care of at least one job, I'll be happy. Understood. I believe I'm qualified to help with the orbital network-related one. I'm sure you're more than qualified. Looking forward to seeing you kick ass on the keyboard.
Both of these requests certainly sound intriguing.
No, they don't.
Hopefully you don't need to turn into the Grendel for them, though.
Says you. Oh, we missed the dialogue. We can't see what it is here. Wait a second. One can only hope.
One can only hope.
Hey there, you the one who put the request up? Yes, then you must be. I believe your request about some trouble you've had on the orbital net. I'm hardly an expert, but I do have some knowledge of the subject. Would you mind explaining the situation? Yes, well, in short, I fell for a scam on the orbital net. One of those net scams, huh? But a lot of that going around. Phishing is the technical term. Bad faith actors disguise themselves as legitimate resources to fool end users. With how quickly the orbital net is growing, these threats are one step ahead of the common knowledge and security measures. So it falls to the users themselves to stay safe on the net, and many just don't have that awareness yet. It's still a very new thing. At any rate, I wanted to get some advice from someone more knowledgeable about these things. Will you accept my request? Sure, we'll take it. Care to fill us in? Of course, let's go somewhere we can talk. May I ask, have you brought this matter to the police? They may be able to retrieve your stolen assets. Oh no, it's just well, you got your reason, sounds like. No worries. Yes, I ask for your utmost secrecy regarding what I'm about to tell you. Don't you worry, we take our clients' privacy very seriously here at Arkwright Solutions. You see, this is so pathetic I can't even spit it out. Stop beating around the bush. I won't know how to help you if I don't know what the problem is. Screw it. So, I use my work terminal to look up swimsuit models. Like, the hot ones. Oh gosh almighty, just kill me. Dude, we can just wipe your browser history. I think I understand where this is going, but please, there's no need to shout. I'm so sorry. I think I get where this is going, though. Carry on. So a few days later, I got this message from the website. They said they had my browsing history, and that I had to pay to keep it private. I didn't see anything on that site implying I needed to pay, so I just sent the mirror immediately. I couldn't bear to risk having my reputation tarnished. I thought that would be the end of it, but then another few days passed, and they messaged me again. They said they wanted even more mirror this time, where they leaked my browsing history and all my private information, too. I see. That's awful. As a consultant, my reputation is paramount. I need to maintain a clean, professional image. I can't have my browsing history floating around on the net, much less my private info. I'd be done for. And that's why you couldn't bring this to the police or the guild. Yes, my entire career in jeopardy because of one stupid mistake. I'm pathetic. They might be missing the verb there. I don't know if that's intentional or not. That's the thing with those scams. You just gotta ignore them. How? So it's like 1 or 2 people doing these usually, and these guys know they're full of shit, but they figure some of their victims don't. They just blast these requests out to anybody they can find, hoping that somebody falls for it. Once they get a bite, they zero in hard on anybody who replies and ignore everyone else. That's how these things work. Then, can I just ignore it going forward? Nope, ain't that easy now that you took the bait. You already gave them some mirror already, and that let them know you fell for it. They know you're willing to pay to keep that info secret, that you care about your rep. You're exactly the kind of guy they want. Now that they know that, they want to milk you for all you're worth. They're gonna hound you. You cut them off, and they might actually leak your shit. Oh no. You're surprisingly knowledgeable about these kinds of scams. Yeah, I dealt with a case like this before. Right. Anyway, those are my two, Mira. You can keep giving them money or you can ignore them. It's your call. I can't do that, obviously. I suppose I'll have to just give in to their demands. And they're not just gonna stop. You're gonna keep sending them more and more money? Ideally, we would just apprehend the criminals here. Can we really do that? I mean, can you really track down a criminal hiding on the orbital network? It would depend on how well they hide their identity, but it probably wouldn't be impossible. Really? Then please get them for me. Are you okay with that, Van? Go nuts, you're the expert here. If we can track him down, let's go for it. Roger. Alright, may I borrow the terminal they contacted you on? Here it is, I use this terminal for work. Damn, pretty cushy job if they're handing out gadgets like this, but yeah, that was a bit easy. Is something the matter? Think about what you just did for a second. Your mobile terminal is like a collection of all your personal data, and you just hand it to me, a stranger, without a moment's hesitation. You're very lax with your data, and that can get you into trouble, especially since this doubles as your work terminal. Well, that's a good point. Now, obviously I have no intention of stealing your data, but it helps to be more cautious on the net. It's best to store your personal info separately from your work terminal, along with anything else you don't want other people to see. That does make sense. If I may go ahead and do that real quick, I have this note terminal that I also use for work. That should do. There, that should be good. I leave the rest to you. Okay, you've still got your history on here. Good. Now if I just do a reverse search on the sender of this message... Have you found anything? Yep, I can see it all. Let's hear it. Looks like the criminal is using a mobile terminal themselves to contact you. I doubt it's a brand machine. It's most likely a cheap knockoff. These operations don't tend to be very sophisticated. And sure enough, they made absolutely no attempt to mask their identity. I can trace them right now. Are you able to find out where they are? I believe so. It might help if I explain how these network signals work. Mobile terminals transmit their own broadcast signal, but being so small, they're limited in their scope and strength. As a result, they have to pass through a server, which amplifies and distributes their information across the longer distances. If two terminals are close enough, however, it's more efficient to communicate directly with each other than to use the server as a middleman. I see, so the terminals switch signals based on distance. Yes, there are two different signals terminals will use, and they switch between the two on the fly for convenience. And because I can see this transmission came from a server, I know that the scammer was some distance away. This server gives us a general idea of where the scammer was at the time, but of course there's no guarantee they're still there. That's where we are at this point. So we have a range, but no specifics, not enough to sniff the guy out. But you sound like you've got something else up your sleeve. I might. Just going off his history, that's as close as I can get it, but of course we can always just contact the scammer again. And if we can get a direct link to the scammer's terminal, we'll know we're close by. So we call them back and figure out where their signal is coming from. Yes, just they would need to be in direct signal range in order for us to pinpoint them. I can see that the previous message came from the Riverside server. Let's head there first. The subway station should do as a starting point. Alright gang, let's go hunt down a fraudster. We'll keep you posted on what we find, okay? We'll use that note terminal you got there. Once we find the guy, you're gonna want to haul ass over there. Of course, thank you so much.
Time to start working.
Ready then? Yes, ready whenever you are. Alright, send now. All we have to do now is wait. Actually, what did you write in the message? I made a point of being real vague with him. I basically said that I didn't have all the money and asked if they'd settle for a bit less. So you made it look like you're at least willing to pay. That would compel them to reply at least. Wouldn't be good for our plan if they didn't. Nothing to worry about, looks like. I've got a response on my end too. Looking at the orbital wave pattern, it's definitely a direct connection. Let me read. The reply is no, won't budge on the price, not even a single Mira. Quite avaricious they are. Okay, analysis complete. You located the transmitter? I've got an address. It's west-northwest from our current location. No exact distance, though. No, we got a line, a whole lot of places along that line where the source is. If we get to trace another line, but from a different direction, then the lines will intersect, pinpointing the exact location of our criminal. Exactly. We should try to aim for as perpendicular a point as we possibly can. Let's send our next transmission from across the river. Okay, this looks good. I'll shoot him another message then. Wrote, I got all the money ready. Where should I send it to this time? And sent. Well, aren't you quick? They replied quite quickly both times. Must be quite eager to get the money. Analysis complete. I pinpointed their location. It's southwest from here, under the bridge across the river. Alright, then come on, let's go close the book on this one. For their sake, they better not be living in a van down here.
Now then.
So is that our criminal? Most likely yes. Only one way to find out. Just a little more. Did they do it? Let's see. I changed my mind. I reported this to the police. They're on to you and should be beating down your door at any second. What? No, calm down. There's no way they can find me. Gonna book it though, just to be safe. Nope, sorry, might have worked if we didn't know exactly where you were already. You can thank my assistant here for that. Pretty talented, eh? Your security can't measure up to the one at the Institute of Science. Not even close. Wait, who are you? Don't tell me he really did stick the cops on me. We're not police, nor are we bracers. Van here is a Spriggan. If you would please surrender. After realizing there was no way to escape, the criminal gave up on resisting. After Oslo arrived, the group began questioning the criminal. You ain't even the big boss there, but some part-timer? That's right. After I sent the boss the full amount, all I got was a tiny paycheck. Even that already ran out. I promise this is my first time doing this. Just because the crime was only committed one time doesn't mean that you're not to blame. Liddy's right, kid. Just a lame excuse. I'm sorry. How much do you know about the organization you were working for? Nothing, I promise. I just got orders on my phone. So he was just a disposable pawn in this game. Well, our guy here was clearly the one blackmailing you, but he was just the lowest rung on that ladder. Sorry to say, but it doesn't look like you'll be getting your money back. It's alright, I'd already given up on that. My biggest concern is what comes after. Yeah, that's the ticket. We call it the blackmailer himself, but the blackmail material's probably still in the hands of whoever hired this kid. We didn't get to the root of the problem, so now we can't guarantee that it ain't gonna keep coming back for you. But this mook sure ain't gonna get us to the big boss either. Not sure there's much more we can do at this point. Oh no, what should I do then? Well, cops or bracers, I assume? So, I want to say, I probably should look this up because let me look real quick. That was Orbital Net Fraud. I'm just looking at the cases for today. There's no one. Okay, there's no chaos. That sucks. So yeah, I don't really care. At this point, you should just hand it over to the cops. But if I do that, yeah, people are gonna find out. We didn't fix the whole issue, so you don't gotta pay the full fee. Half's fine. Just to be clear, though, the cops should respect your privacy. Ain't likely your clients will hear about this. How's that for a solution? Suppose it might be my best option. But don't worry about your fee. I'll pay it in full. I'm the one that made this whole mess. Alright, as for you. Talk to the cops. Tell them everything. You said it was your first time, yeah? Should probably get off with nothing but a slap on the wrist, then. Let me be real with you, kid. Consider yourself lucky that this will be the end of it. A road like this can only lead to a very, very dark future. Got it? Yes, sir. See, I pulled up a quest list trying to find my chaos points, but I'm not seeing any. Solves this case. What's exactly the most satisfying solution, I'll say? You get that a lot when you're working as a Spriggan. This country's darkness is deep-rooted, too deep for anyone. Ain't no way one person or group can just clear it all away. Not the bracers in hell, not even the government. A Spriggan's job is to take care of those that fall through the cracks. We ain't after fairy tale endings, can't afford to chase those. Just gotta go for the best ones we can get without compromising our values. Okay, I think I understand at least a little. It's dawned on me what the purpose of a Spriggan's job is and why you do it, Van. Quatre. That's good, if you figured that much at least. I'd call your train a success. Oh well, at the end of the day I need to eat, and that's the real reason I'm working at all. And you had to dash the nice conclusion with that sprinkle of cynicism right at the end. Still, I suppose that's the most Spriggan-like way to tie a ribbon on it. Goodness.
All in a day's work.
So yeah, that was a really, really fast job. Oh. Huh. This only said... Okay, this must not be right. Oh well.
Now then.
I'm just gonna go to the midpoint and see where it's at. It's at
No
the end.
enemies nearby.
Yeah, that's a reminder on why I should trust people over lists.
Whew, that hits the spot.
Trying to think if I should spec anything. It's not a big deal. A fearsome foe is prowling around.
Give me your worst. There! Up to you, Reset!
Might want to boost here.
Make it count!
Some arts should really hurt. Accessing. Initialize.
Stop right there! I won't lose!
Oh man, I'd say you hit like a girl, but you're not even that tough.
Initiating drive.
All you on yet?
Activating skill.
Yeah!
Activating skill. Here I go.
Man, you are not having a good time.
Might want to boost here.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Initiating drive.
This'll hurt.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Activating skill.
Take that.
Like, I want to go too hard just because I may not get the stuff back.
All you on yet?
Activating drive.
Stop right there! On yes!
Activating skill.
I'm going!
A chance. Initializing drive. Quatre. Activating skill. There.
On yes!
We're down. Activating skill.
Here goes.
Ouch.
This'll hurt.
Use a shield.
It's over.
I won't let this chance slip by. I
um,
want to boost here. Some unskilled killing right up.
Have some more.
Miss Glow down.
There!
yeah.
That's how it goes.
So if you want to see the various bonuses there, the Hollow Core's got a little bit, but nothing major. Not much of a payout either for the fire step that I so badly need. And you can see that Rosette is far behind level because she sat out that last
I
arc.
think I've grown a little.
Wow. Revelation.
Now that's one job behind us.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Okay, this didn't even have that marked. What? Okay, I'm not bothering with this list anymore. Goodbye. You know what? Let's go over here.
Whew, that hits the spot.
Out of curiosity. Oh, that sucks. I only got 55 step with mass anyway. Okay. In case you're wondering, I'm probably going to use the U materials and upgrades for the stuff that's yet to come. Or for the characters that's yet to come for their quartz, because some of my guys should be maxed out. And this is just the strength test.
Enemies sighted. Be careful.
Holy.
Combat over. Processing data. I'm on. Show 'em what you're really capable of. Keep moving ahead. Watch out for ranged attacks.
Okay. So yeah, I'm good with the benchmarks.
Good.
So is he, apparently. We need to go to Tyrell Esprit Cinema.
I guess we're off.
Banner launch!
Okay, we need to use... that's right, we don't need his, so we're gonna level up Aaron here. I might be able to get 2 if I bring him to the theater. We can bring Aaron and Quatre and make a guys thing out of it, I guess.
Hello. Thank you for your visit today.
Wrong button. Okay, we've seen Perfect Driver, but not the other 2.
The showing of Screen 1 will soon begin. If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
Van decided to let everyone loose, yada yada. This better not be a musical. Sheena Dirk was the leader of the Calvardian Revolution and a cornerstone of the newly founded Calvard Republic. Despite her youth, Dirk commanded the attention of the nation. Her unyielding patriotism resonated with the citizens of every class and background. She quickly rose to fame alongside her comrades, Atkinson, a former general of the Royal Army, Auguste, a philosopher, and Aramis, an artist. So, like, how the hell did she get anything done with a group like that? I'm impressed. Together, these 4 heroes weave their way through the tumult of their time, all while carving a path for a better tomorrow. Their efforts culminated in the Battle of Edith, igniting the flames of the Calvardian Revolution. May 1100, 5 minutes before the Battle of Edith.
My body won't stop shaking. I thought I made my peace with death long ago. But I guess I haven't. And even now, I'm racked with doubt. Can we really change the history of an entire country?
Of course we can, Sheena. The victors are free to write the history books however they please. Once we toss the tomes of the ancient regime, we'll write a new history. One that is centered on the people of this country.
You're right as always. Victory is our only path forward.
The Revolutionary Army is now at your beck and call. They're awaiting your orders, Commander Dirk.
It's time for the dawn of a new era for our homeland. Let us seize the future with our own hands!
So now we get to discuss the themes of the movie with Aaron. That Nina chick knocked it out of the park. She was a total natural playing a white aristocrat like Sheena Dirk. Big surprise there, though. I get the feeling it was a movie she herself wanted to make just as much as the people directing and producing it. Just goes to show that with enough determination and acting chops, anybody can make a role work. Yeah, there's no getting around the whole racial conversation. All she could do is play it to the best of her ability, and she sure as hell did. Gives me something to think about as an actor. Maybe I'll try my hand playing a foxy western lady one of these days. Could be fun. Guess I could see there being a certain amount of demand for something like that, sure. Couldn't tell you why, but yeah. The professor's the one who taught me what I know about the Republic's history. But even on its own, it'd still be a good movie worth watching, a nice celebration of the savior of the country. Yeah, I could see how it would inspire someone to want to learn more. Definitely have to assume some of it was embellished at least a little for entertainment's sake, though. Yeah, but still, I like movies like this that have something educational to offer. Thanks for taking me to see it, Van. That helped me brighten up my mood. And looks like they're selling commemorative brochures for this movie. Maybe I should pick one up. Having finished their break, they resume work. Aaron level up. 10 strength. Wrong button.
Banner launch!
So, we'll finish with them. And unless something pops up like that's going to be the end of the video, so this one's going to be really fast. Yume's disappointment. Yume's has been looking at me with disappointment in her eyes so late. Maybe I should have a talk with her in the office. Ban went back to the office, bringing Yume upstairs with them. Come on, Yumes, cheer up already. Don't gotta be so mad. I'm not mad. I was just really looking forward to it. The night before the previous work trip. Van, are you going on another work trip? Yep, got some stuff in a city called Basel. Okay, you better behave for Anya's and Fairy, alright? I will. You be a good girl while I'm gone, okay? If you behave, I'll bring you back some snacks. You promise me? If you do, I promise I'll be a good girl. Yep, it's a promise, Yumes. Completely slipped my mind with everything that happened back in Basel. I feel awful. It's okay, you must have been really busy. I don't mind, I can always ask Grandpa for snacks. Nope, she totally minds. If she goes back looking like that, Victor's gonna skin me alive. Looks like you're getting sent to the doghouse. Aaron, why are you here? It's rude to listen on people, you know. Yeah, you just need some snacks that are a little different, right? Hold on a sec, I got just the thing. Aaron left and came back soon, carrying some ingredients. Wow, Aaron, you can cook? Gotta learn when you live alone for so long. I don't think I'm as good as your grandpa, but I'm not too shabby either. What you gonna make? Well, you'll see. That looks yummy. These are Monto, right? Kinda. Similar, but not the same. Here you go, kiddo. Have a bite. Thanks. It's so sweet. I love it. What's the matter? Sweet tooth aching for a bite? I mean, yeah, I'm a little interested. Not like I'm dying to have one or anything, though. Call it academic curiosity, since I'm a professional sweets connoisseur and everything. Alright, just shut up and try one. Your excuses are embarrassing. Don't mind if I do. What the? Such subtle sweetness inside this round package, and the buttery smooth texture from the filling reminds me of red bean paste. And is that egg? It's sweetest at its center, yet also has the slightest hint of sourness to balance it out, too. So many flavors all compacted together, it's sublime. Eating this warms my very soul. I knew letting you have one was a bad idea. It's so sweet and smooth and yummy. The dough's kneaded with honey, and the eggs got their seasoning before mixed in. Filling's hawthorn mixed with crystal sugar. Give it some nice variety, both in texture and sweetness. It's also what gives it the nice acidity. Damn, look at you hiding those secret cooking talents behind the punk facade. I don't get what you guys are talking about, but you're amazing, Aaron. Hell yeah, I am. That's all you need to know about me. Can I share them with Mommy and Grandpa? I want them to try too. Sure, there's plenty to go around. Better eat them while they're still hot. Okay, I'll be back. Yume hoisted the plates of sweets up and took them off beaming. Thanks for that, kid. You saved my hide. Damn straight it did. You owe me for that, Chief. Yeah, I know. But you seriously caught me off guard. Didn't think you'd know your way around a kitchen. Well, I don't make sweet stuff all that often. Compared to how I was growing up, I like savory stuff better now. Where'd you pick up this recipe up then? My mom used to make these all the time. She was a theater actress just like me. They were her way of celebrating plays going well. I liked them a lot, when I was a kid at least. Guess acting runs in the family. You got it. She was pretty damn popular back in the day, too. Anybody who knew anything about theater knew who she was, but if they had the sort of technology that we do now, man, I'm telling you. She'd easily be up there with that Phoenix dancer chick from Ark on CL. You're really proud of your mom, huh? I mean, how can I not be? She raised my punk ass all by herself for Adios' sake. I didn't have a dad growing up. Mom was the only family I ever had. She's the reason I'm into theater, you know? But she died before I got any good at it. Did she teach you how to make those sweets? Bingo. She taught me right as I started getting into theater. Then I don't think you gotta worry about that. Worry about what? You said they were her way of celebrating her plays being a success, right? Then she obviously taught you because she was already sure you'd succeed as an actor. And you know what? I'd bet you anything she could already see you performing on stage, absolutely killing it. Probably knew from the start you'd make it. It's what I think, anyway. Damn it. Where the hell did that come from? Aaron, I got a package for you. For me? What gives? I don't know, this lady on an Orbital bike told me to give it to you, and she said it was from Longport. She did. Hey, that's... Did you just make these? That's weird. There's a few letters, too. I figured you're probably getting lonely up in Neath right about now, so I tried to make these the way your mom used to taste. Make us proud up there. Yours truly, Ashen. P.S. Try not to be a pain in the butt to Van and everyone else there, okay? Hey, buddy. Ashen had me taste these to make sure they'd be up to snuff for you. Keep your chin up and don't stop for nothing. It's what Say and Wong would want. Sid. Damn it, Ashen. Mind your own business. And what the hell's Sid doing here acting like he's doing me a favor just for playing taste tester? Those guys, I swear. I think what they're trying to say is that you still got a family even if you don't have any blood relatives left. They still really care about you. Yeah. Aw, are you lonely, Aaron? Do you want to play with me? I promise you'll feel a lot better if you do. Sure, sport. Sounds like fun. What do I do with these, though? They're just gonna end up getting wasted. Ask Agnes and everyone else to come. Then we can eat them together. Sounds perfect. We'll make a whole party of it. Don't get too carried away, kid. Don't want the neighbors getting mad. Aaron did just as Yume suggested and had the rest of the agency over for a tasty sweets party. Once the impromptu party wrapped up, Van resumed his normal activities.
Yes, I owe you one. I'll introduce you to a nice place I just know you'll like, old man.
5% chain effect. We're getting close.
What's next?
This one. Ah, crap, I didn't read it. Sorry, guys. We'll read it afterwards. Unless they... Nope, they don't. Van's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Talk louder, I can't hear you. Not even the subtitles are picking it up. Report, your purchases fit perfectly within your budget. Perfect. Man, having an expert on board really comes in handy when you're out shopping. Thanks, man. We got some nice deals on high-quality equipment there. Don't mention it. As long as I'm working out of your office, the stability of its orbital network access is really important to me. I was happy to help. If anything, I was surprised by how accommodating you were to everything I asked for. Well, Rosette's the software specialist. You're the hardware specialist. I obviously don't have bottomless pockets, so I can't accommodate for everything, but I trust your judgment on this. What's up? It's just, you're much different than would be expected from someone running a shady business like yours. You barely know me. Taking that into account, I wouldn't expect you to extend such freedom and trust to me. Hey, you're the expert here. I'm not going to butt in when I'm aware you know better than I do. Our card solutions keeps growing and growing. You all have your unique skills, and I'm not about to go wasting them. So I want to take advantage of my employees' knowledge, then. I'm inclined to agree with you when you put it that way. Okay, then let's haul this stuff back to the office. Trust you can handle the installation? Of course. Orbital abnormality detected in the vicinity. Wonder if something happened. The big screen's gone off. Wonder if it's lost power. No, there's some digital noise still present, so it can't be that. Must be a hardware failure. I'm gonna go and speak to the person in charge. Understood. Hold up. Quatre went to speak to the store's owner, who was just as perplexed and agreed to let him handle repairing the screen. Theo, I need a full scan of the building structure and wiring. Zeros, I need you to sniff out any signs of orbital leaks and burn-in. Understood. Commencing scan. What are those things? You really couldn't stop yourself from butting in on this one, could you? Excuse me, butting in? This is about someone who clearly needs assistance, someone I can help. Grant's always said that the ultimate goal of technology and science should be helping people. So if I have the ability to be of assistance, then I will do everything in my power to help them. Guess no one's gonna fault Professor Hamilton for dreaming big. But you gotta cool it. You ain't one of the 3 disciples. Those are some big, big shoes you're not gonna be able to fill. There ain't enough hours in the day to solve every problem you come across. So that's one of your principles as a Spriggan, is it? Not a principle, call it life experience. Analysis complete, Catcher sending data. Thanks, you two. If you're so pressed for time, Van, then you're more than free to leave. I can handle the rest myself. Teenagers. Catcher, Theo, and Zero set about investigating the cause of the malfunction. They searched top to bottom and floor to wall to find the supposed faulty wiring. Well, I'm at a loss. This is more difficult than I anticipated. I was so certain this was a case of cable thermal degradation. Was I wrong? Is the cause something else? You're overthinking this, bud. If you don't intend to offer any actionable solutions, then kindly shut it. Damn, aren't we snippy? Fine, I'll help. Theo scanner is shard-based, yeah? Tell him to do an ultrasound and infrared scan of this area. What? Why? Just give it a try. If I'm right, problem solved. If I'm wrong, you get to launch a snark attack. It's a win-win. The source of the problem has been identified. Are you for real? Shard search function coming in clutch. Tech's still in its infancy, though. There have been a few cases where it can detect a degraded circuit. That came up during one of Marduk's tests a while back, but it looks like luck's on our side today. Got any replacement parts for him? Theo. Commencing search for compatible components. The screen was successfully repaired and Station Street was restored to its usual lively form. We literally can't catch a break. Finally get some free time, and then work gobbles it up. My prior assessment was on point, it seems. You really are a strange person. One second you're heckling from the sidelines, the next you're giving me a hand. Any boss worth their salt helps their employees when they're in a bind. What I did wasn't out of the ordinary. Plus, we gotta set up the stuff we bought, so the sooner I can get you back, the better. Come on, let's go. We don't got all day. I still have much to learn. And then there's more knowledge to be gained under his tutelage than I expected. I need to make the most of this opportunity. I want to have grown by leaps and bounds by the time I see Gran again. Van and Quatre returned to the office and installed the parts they purchased. Afterwards, they reunited with the others and got back to work.
I'll have to whip up the Yankadine recipe I learned from Gran.
Chain boost. And here's the one you guys are probably waiting for, so... The dialogue for that one was, or the summary for that one was, taking into account things going forward, Catch went on his way to upgrade our Orbital Net environment. I suppose this is an important bit of capital investment, eh? Guess I'll do some shopping at the Orbital Cafe by the station. And finally, the dancing sisters from Tharbad are here to perform. They want to say hello if there's time. Maybe I should call them over to Old Town. Van's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Van, over here! Hey there. You're both looking well. Same to you. It's good to see you again. She means that, by the way. She's been really desperate to meet up with you. Shahina? Oh yeah, I hear you've been asked to perform in Trion Tower. You two are really moving up in the world, ain't ya? I suppose the Tourism Association here in Edith contacted our agency to request we put on a show there. Sounds like our performance in the Carnal Cavalcade made an impression on them. And I bet they were also blown away by the show we did with Arkansas and Crossbill. Speaking of which, I want to hear about how that went, but first we gotta wait for the others to show. Sarah, Shahina. Welcome to Edith. What's up, you two? It's difficult to believe only a month has passed since we last met. Hey everyone. You all came to see us? Well, this is a pleasant surprise. I don't believe we've met. We haven't, though everyone's told me quite a bit about you both. My name is... Quatre introduced himself to them, and the whole group celebrated their reunion. After that, they all made their way to Old Town. This is awesome. Can't believe we get to see something like this here in Old Town. Those two are so amazing. Yeah, they're even better than I expected. They've clearly honed their dance routine. I know they just wanted somewhere to practice before the big event, but I feel kind of rude not tipping them for such a damn good performance. There's nothing like a good bath after dancing. I like this place. It's different from the hammam we have back at home, but in a good way. Right? It's our favorite place around here. Before I forget, I brought you all some shea butter from Tharbad. Hope you like it. Really? You didn't have to. Thank you. What a lovely gift, Miss Sarah. I'd be honored to have some. Man, chicks love chatting. They're not getting out of there anytime soon, huh? Yeah, it's fine. Let them catch up. Why don't we grab some sherbet and kill some time with Quatre since he's waiting outside? I know some people pronounce that word as sherbet, but I stick with the French pronunciation as sherbet. So happy for you guys. I'm so glad your performance with Arkansas went great. Yes, we received your letter about it right after the show concluded. I hope you guys didn't mind. We were both so jazzed up about it, I had to tell someone while it was all fresh. I mean, how often do a couple of street dancers like us get to be directed by the fervent dancer Ilia Platier herself? And... Since they have a little bit more French in this game, I was wondering if they put the correct accent mark, the grave, on the first E of Platier. But it's not there. Not that we were intimidated by them or anything. They might be famous, but we kept up with them and the routine just fine. You never get tired of telling everyone all that, do you? It's all you've talked about ever since we got home. Honestly, I don't actually remember the performance much. All I remember is the exhilaration once it was all over. It was kind of like I was in a trance. Yeah, I totally get what you're talking about. When you get so absorbed in a performance, everything else vanishes. You can call it a dancer's high. Sounds like it was a really stimulating and fruitful time overall. Absolutely, I wish we could watch you two up on stage now that you've improved so much. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like our schedules are going to line up to see your show today. I'm really sorry. Speaking of which, how are we doing on time? You still got your rehearsal, don't you? You sure it's okay for you to just be hanging around with us? It's fine, I double-checked everything earlier, so we should still be on time. I'm the one managing our schedule this time, so we got nothing to... Oh, no. Shahina, what's the matter? We got a problem. I totally screwed up our schedule. We've only got a half hour before the rehearsal starts. What? Well, that's not good. I'm so sorry, Sarah. Please don't be mad. It's okay, Shahina. Time flies when you're here with friends. I should have been on top of things, too. We should get going. Gotta get to the venue soon. Alright, let's go. I'll bring the truck around. You don't have to, Van. It's okay. It'll be faster that way. Knowing the timetables and how long it'll take to get there on foot, you won't make it in time by taking the subway. That is indeed correct, but if you allow Mr. Arkwright to drive, you'll arrive with even a few moments to spare as long as you take the highway. You should go. I'll keep him informed on the current traffic conditions while he's on the road. What they said. Just go ahead and get your things together. I'll be back in a flash. Alright, thanks a ton, Van. I'm so sorry we had to take off like this, guys. It's okay. We'll see you two again soon. Van's a great driver. He'll make sure you make it in time. Good luck, you two. Thanks, Agnes. We owe you all one. Sarah and Shahina climbed into Van's pickup truck and made a beeline for the highway. Unfortunately... Where's Hermes? Traffic at a time like this? I took the shortest route, too. It would appear that construction in the area is the cause. Not to mention the accident on the expressway. Real bad timing there. This is awful. It's too early to give up. Are you guys prepared to make it no matter what? Yeah, even though we really messed up. We'll do anything to perform our dance for the capital. Then hold on tight. I'm going to use a back street. AKA the sidewalk. An underground railroad? Are we even allowed to be here? Maybe not, but it's not like anyone else uses it anymore. I know of an exit near Treon Tower. Buckle up, because I'm about to let her rip. Alright? Just gotta be faster than the train, it's that easy. Assuming the train's going the correct direction, that is. Whoa, there's another car down here, and there's a couple of hotties in the back. Hell yeah, that thing's got some awesome parts on it. This is our lucky day. There's another car in our tail. Must be some scumbags from the Blacklight District. Oh, they ain't gonna catch me. Make them eat our dust. A few bullet holes in the back end, nothing new. Alright, 5 minutes till your show starts. I think we're gonna make it in time. You all okay back there? I felt like I was in a car chase scene in a movie. My heart's still pounding like crazy. You have our thanks, Van. Had it not been for you, we would have surely been late. We're in your debt once again. Hey, I'm just doing what any of your other fans would do if they were in my place. Anyway, I'm impressed you could handle my crazy driving and laugh about it afterwards. You two are made of sterner stuff. I mean, I won't deny it was a little scary, but we had faith that you would keep us out of harm's way. We'll invite you to one of our performances in the future as thanks. I hope you'll be able to come. I'll drive you again. Yeah, please do. Looking forward to it already. I'll ask the others if they'd like to tag along too. No, they're busy. Alrighty, we're almost there now. Good luck, you two. Thank you. In the end, Van was able to see the two sisters safely to Treon Tower. On his way back to the office, he listened to their performance on the radio, which seemed to be a roaring success.
I just know you and my sis would go great together.
Shahina! You're going to make Van feel awkward.
Dancing Veil. So yeah, the way it's going to work out is when we hit the final chapter, that will put Van at max. Or wait, there's still 90 events, isn't there? That still annoys me, man. Hold on, don't I have a Grail Locket now? Yeah, I know why I wasn't using that sooner. Oh, right, the dancing veil we came here for. Whoa. 3% art evade. What's my 44% for the art evade? Or yeah, I kind of like this one a little bit better.
Thank you for your visit today.
So yeah, this has gone on long enough. When we pick up next time, we will go ahead and buy the mag and move forward with the story with everything that entails. Till then, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.